seen the show matches, or really only seen the show matches recently, maybe don't know, but Smashy has played before. An English player, an ex-freestyler. The leaderboard's broken. I don't know when the leaderboard got broken, if that was when the last update happened, but every time I try and check it now, it just shows nothing. I'm assuming that it shows nothing for all you guys as well. Prime for 2 months. Best streamer. I appreciate that. Dark, full field air dribble. Will get a third. So far, a clean start for Mr. Dark. I expect to guarantee another goal. Couldn't do so. Smashy fell into the ground. Has no reset to work with, I guess, or was he going for the wave dash? I can't remember. I thought for sure he would use a reset. Yeah, no, he fell off the ceiling. Oh, no, he jumped off the ceiling and get the save. Now Smashy back the other way. Dark in and out of the nets. Makes the save. The ball ended up going just about dead center in terms of height, so Dark had to jump back down. But, of course, he's going to save it in style. His reset. Oh, no, Smashy. He's doubling on himself. I hate to show it, but I feel like I have to. Dark hit it to the back, and Smashy. Maybe that is the spark to start scoring some offensive goals as well. Dark ceiling pinch directly in. My goodness, Dark is starting just about as good as you could. Smashy went to ceiling height plays. I know Smashy's the kind of guy who can hit something nutty in the air and almost feels like he's just playing for momentum, playing for confidence here in this game. And Cozy Cuz, thank you for the 4 months of Tier 1. Smashy somehow able to get back and not get scored on this kickoff. Dark now delaying that flick in an attempt to get over the top of Smashy. Also tried to bump him there, it seemed, on the exit. Didn't connect on it, and that is a bit of an all-in play, so not impossible. Just maybe seems that way because this game has been so heavily in favor of Dark. Going to take a complete reversal for him to bring it back, but now it's 3 straight in a row. Dark losing this kickoff, bumped off the ball. Smashy going to try and make it work immediately, but I actually think he needed to play it slower, as it is an obvious Dark scoring because he had some stream issues to start today, but certainly they're gone now. Wasn't necessarily trying to run it up as much as possible, so it's hard to say whether or not Smashy truly has momentum. Dark goes up high, gets to the early reset, and uses it to carry it slowly into the opposite corner. Smashy had no boost, was trying to defend. That ball's headed to his net. Not try and attack it as early as he did. Dark, there's that pogo shot. Everybody who's here to watch Dark specifically is just here. Dark does well enough to cover everything. Although Dark maybe made a mistake at the midfield. But this is kind of the MO for Dark. You know, it missed a complete whiff. Gets back to the ball, fully recovers, and ends up not getting punished. That's often how he gets away. Of this dribble will start again from the corner. Smashy waiting in net. Has the reset and waits until Smashy turns in field and starts to seemingly make a play on the ball. Then use the reset. Unfortunately, he went a bit too high. Smashy, what a save to stay in this game right now. Now he's just going to boom it to the back wall. Does he have the read? He does. It's easy. And ball got neither. And now Dark will send a long shot to his back wall. Smashy recognizing he needs to go grab that corner before it gets stolen. Dark is a menace, though. Dark is just a menace. Dark flick to the top left. Doesn't connect. And now a booming long shot for Smashy. It's a tie game. Dark did pass this out to the midfield strong before Smashy's touch, but clearly Smashy was a step ahead. Smashy wave dashing this one low. Smashy a pinch. He's trying to go for some really special shots here late. Air dribble bump for Dark. It connects. Get him a possession here. Smashy has recognized that Dark is lethal in the air and has completely changed his strategy to try and stop him, which is, instead of letting him go to work, stopping him before he starts, and Smashy pinches this one. This best of 5 1-1. Slight internet issues. Just a quick pause to make sure it wasn't something to do with the server or something that we could wait out. Sometimes people have, it seems like, bursts of internet issues, and then gets to a speed that feels like it's faster than the game truly allows. It's Dark speed when he's dashing around and you know, seems to be unaffected by the restrictions that everyone else normally has. You know, you hit a curve, just to try and go as lightning quick as possible. And in order to do that, you also need to use a little bit of boost, and he just uses it all. Smashy turning in field for a demo. It's going to be 4-1 for him. And Stark, this is a crucial moment here, down 3 with a lot of space. Feels like he needs to show that he has a consistent way to score. Even though he doesn't score in this first attempt, he has a great follow-up. This is the speed from Dark. We'll start again, this time 1 from the midfield, where he has to fight the ball's speed in order to start the dribble as it was headed back to his own half. He's got a decent play out of it, using a bounce off the ground. Now Smashy, he was expecting the early challenge for good reason, but Dark needs to start throwing fakes back in again in order to convince players to give him the ball. Air dribble into the top left attempts. Dark actually getting possession back either way. Just instead of around Smashy's net, it's back on his own half. Will Dark respawn and be able to get this save? Hook shot from Smashy. What placement? 7-3. Multiple reset shot. Going for a third. Dark takes it away. And I think Dark should be able to get around this. Oh, not a favorable bounce. If that went out into the midfield at all. Oh, Dark found a way. Dark found a way to score anyways. I was going to say, because it glued to the wall, Smashy was going to be able to recover. But Dark actually uses the help ball. Didn't do it successfully. Did at least stop Dark from scoring, but it is a Dark possession now. Oh my goodness, a ground pinch is just barely off target. Smashy tried to snipe from the whole field, and Dark was not around. This time he is going to intercept Dark's air dribble, and so it will be Smashy in game number 3. He's going to try and get the first pogo. Not often does that happen. Dark, he is out of the party and the match in there. Now, Dark off the ceiling stops the ball down with a reset. Double reset, and it's on target. It'll go in. Dark is a madman. He plays this so quickly, slams himself into the ceiling, and then slams himself into the ball twice. Not often do you see air dribblers send the ball into the ceiling that hard because it bounces down so hard, and then you have to stop it on the sidewall, where Dark seems to like to use the edge of the wall, that little curve, in order to be able to get them even faster. Smashy. Air dribble going to go low. Reads the defense in order to give himself the lead here. Dark looking for multiple resets, and he takes it all the way just underneath the crossbar. Smashy drops him the nice one. Not only does Dark get multiple resets, but he also continues to carry the ball. Dark in the back corner. First touch takes the ball all the way to the ceiling, where he almost pancakes it with the resets, and decided not to try and explain what makes Smashy clearly an ex-freestyler. But that musty, that's not a shot, that's just meant to keep the dribble going. That shows up with basically just the people who have freestyled at least a little bit. Smashy's going to dunk here and then just force Dark to not be able to get the save. You can see him backing off. So it is Dark down 2 now. Trying to flick a kickoff. Smashy somehow pins it into the posting crossbar, which allows him to get the next touch. Dark is going to carry this ball, which is headed back to his net. Try and use all of his boost to put it on target. Zap dashes will just barely to go. So Dark back against the wall here as he decides to wave dash away. Smashy puts one on target. I thought that was an interesting decision. Dark, he's going to call GG's, it seems. Smashy will take it. I think Dark, wasn't a favorable ex-freestyler like we talked about, so there's a good chance he could give us a little pop-off pogo. Instead, he gave us, oh yeah, I forgot. He loves the side dribbles. GG's, Smashy going to take the win. 3-1 over Dark.